Jim Overton here backstage with Cameron Else after his win at Cage Warriors 92 Super Saturday. Cameron, great to see you back in the Cage Warriors cage. How did you feel in there tonight? You had to come over some early adversity, but you got the finish in the first round.
Yeah, I remember, I think the key point of this game for me now is like the final bit to my puzzle was staying relaxed. So I really wanted to stay relaxed. I was a little bit too relaxed at the beginning. But to be honest, up to the point where he hit me with, I don't even know if it was like a low blow or body, but all I knew that I felt like I was going to, something was going to come out of my mouth, sick or bollocks. But yeah, he hit me with that. But I knew it wasn't ever enough to stop me, so I was just like, okay, get ready for the storm ahead. I knew he was going to come in hard. He come in with a flying knee. I just knew to block it, just keep calm and relaxed. But then also, in the back of my mind, obviously last outing at Cage Warriors, I felt the ref stopped it way too early. I felt it was a bad stoppage, and obviously with it being the same ref, you kind of worried. So I was like, right, I need to get out. But it's very hard to fight back against someone when you're trapped on a fence, you're taking shots, and then you're getting asked to fight back. Like, I'm not going to start fighting from here when I'm in a bad position. We always get to a position and strike. So I didn't want to just start trying to fight back and end up getting cut or something. So I was trying to sort out my position, then get up. So I heard Mark say fight back, I'm going to stop it. So I managed to do, I was trying to get my leg out, but I couldn't because he pinned my hips. But then I managed to turn him, and obviously the moment I come up and he swung again, I slipped out of the way. Bit of a Holly Holm moment. Once I slipped out of the way, I knew I could just tell like he was done. Like he was tired, he didn't want to know. And I think because I hit him with a body shot first, he didn't like my power, he didn't like my strike. So every time I think I hit him clean, right, he wanted to like not engage. He likes it all his way, but the moment I start like, now I'm here to fight. I just remember stay relaxed. So.
Yeah. That was a big thing for you. I talked to you before the fight, and you were like saying to me, I'm going to be relaxed tonight. I'm a relaxed version of my previous self. Like, can you kind of articulate for us back home, what does that kind of mean, and what do you mean by like you're going to be a more relaxed version?
Well, it is like, so going back to my last fight before this one, it was as relaxed as I'd ever been. I only threw 3 shots in it, outside leg kick, inside leg kick, head kick, and it was done. And yeah, the opponent weren't nowhere near my level, but do you know what it is? This is the game. You get some opponents which ain't your level, you get some opponents that are somewhat better. But I actually learned more in my last fight than I did any fight I've been in, and I think it's because I managed to stay relaxed. And the moment you do something once, you realise, you know, what have I been doing? Like, I should be doing this all the time. And like I said in the cage, I'm going out to Jackson Wing, Albuquerque now for 3 years, and I spar with the best guys in the world out there. I helped them through their training camps. I helped Ray Boyle up to his title fight against Demetrius. So I know what I'm capable of, and my coach knows what I'm capable of. But the key for me is how I spar is how I need to fight. And if I stay relaxed and calm and just compose myself, I'm a threat for anyone. So for me, that's why I was so adamant, just stay relaxed, stay relaxed. And then I think as you can see tonight, when I went through that stage, or even when I went to the triangle, I stayed composed, I got up, and I just wait. But if you give me an opportunity to finish the fight, I will finish the fight. I took his back. It was close to taking his back because he was almost slipping out the back. I think I heard Greg sink your hips, slip back on. And I actually finished the choke with one arm because he actually pinned my arm, but I needed to talk. So I think I showed a lot in that fight. That, yeah, there's a lot more to me now. So
yeah, there sure is.
I'm tough, man. Trust me, I'm tough. I can take a hell of a beat down. I haven't beat bad before, but
you know,
do you know what I mean? So I can, unless I'm stiff, don't stop the fight. And if I ain't stiff, then trust me, I ain't you stiff.
Yeah, it's 2 wins already in 2018. You said at the start of the year you want to be very busy. Like, is there any fight card you're like looking at now where like, you know, I want to get back in there?
I'd love to be fighting in June 16th. As you know, I made it very vocal for what. Little bit of beef there, so you know, I like this type of fights. I'd love to go out to Holland and fight there on the main card against their top boy. Take that #1 spot. Hopefully by that time, Nathaniel Wood would have vacated his belt after a good win tonight. Hopefully he go off to bigger things, and then obviously we're under the same management, so let's keep that belt in elite MMA, and that's what I want to be. If I can jump the gun now, take Brian and put him out of the game, he thinks he's a big hitter. I'm the big hitter, especially at bantamweight. That's just at featherweight now. So I'd like to go over there. You know me, Jim. I'll go anywhere. I'll fight anyone, any place. I suppose you could say a bit cowboy rubs off on me, but I'm here to fight, man. I know what level I'm at. My record don't do me justice. No. I've had my two last losses. They shouldn't have. there's so much argument there to say I shouldn't have lost them. So, but it happens, and you know what? I'm a better fighter for it now. So this year's going to be big. My manager's already told me that he's got a big fight lined up for me end of May. I don't know who. I know there's a few shows there.
Yeah.
But personally, I like to stay on one show. I want to run at this title. I want to get this strap. I know what it means. I know what it leads. So whether it be featherweight or bantamweight, like
end of May, there's Bellator 200 coming up. Do you think that's what he might be referring to?
He might be, but again, like I said, I was with Bellator before. You know, I didn't really like it. I thought like there's two ways you can go: Cage Wars, UFC, Bellator. And one thing I learned about this game, right, and I'll say to anyone, you can be the best fighter, you can have the perfect record. Don't think you're going to get to these top shows. It's luck and it's word of mouth and who you know. There's some great guys out there. So if you've got in your head you're going to be 6-0, 7-0, 8-0 and you're going to get called up, you're going to be disappointed. It is more to this game now than just a good record. So for me, that's also motivation, because it just shows you ain't got the best records, you ain't got to be there, you just got to know the right people and also be in the right time, and you've got to be able to fight. There's a lot more to your record now than 8-0 fighting 6 or 7 bums. Every guy I've ever fought's been above me, apart from my last, like the last fight. But so just, it's all about, for me, this year, I learned one thing, and that is, I don't care about the UFC, I don't care about the big shows, I care about me as a martial artist. And I want to find the best Cameron Else, the peak of Cameron Else. So as long as I reach my 10, if my 10 takes me to the UFC, then fucking so be it. But if you don't, then that's it. Because you need a little bit of luck, a little bit of dust to get you to the big light. So until then, let me just rack up this place, man. Basically my hometown anyway, like 40 minutes away. So.
Lastly, you're saying you're going to focus on being the best version of yourself, but what's kind of the message now? I know you're thinking about going back down to bantamweight. Like, what's the message to any of these bantamweights out there that want to step in a cage with you?
There's never been a relaxed Cam at bantamweight. That's what I've never been relaxed at bantamweight. Always been in like quite uptight fights. Now, let's roll back. Give me Dan O'Weedy and give me Ed Arthur. Let's go back. Let's take it back, and let's see relaxed Cam at bantamweight. I'll tell you something, they should have both been finished in the first round, and they both know it. To be fair, Ed, fair play, tough kid. He got through it, but that second round he went off. So let's go back. If I'll go back down to bantamweight, let's take it back. I'll happily fight them two. And if not, then give me the Dutch lad. But I'm just saying, like, for this fight, I weighed 145 2 days before the weigh-ins. Like, I literally walked into the cage today at 151. So I've literally put no weight on. So it's easy for me to make bantamweight. The problem is no one was taking the fights. And the problem is, because I had a catch record, it's like, no one wants to risk fighting a guy with my record because they're like, oh, he's like even, I gained nothing. And then the guys that are up and coming who were like 4-0, 5-0, like, oh, I don't want to fight Cam because he's good, he's too experienced. So then where do I go? I'm catch 22. Then you fight someone that you are better, and everyone's like, oh, you're fighting this fight, oh, it's like, you can't win, but you fight me. I'll tell you something, I'll fight anyone. I don't need to prove myself. All these people that keep talking there prove themselves.
Anytime, anywhere, Cameron Else. Congratulations on your win this evening, and thanks for your time, man.
Sweet, thank you.
Cameron.
Yep.